Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Delana. If you have not already, please consider subscribing to my channel. Also, turn on that notification bell so that you do not miss out on any of my uploads. Today I am sharing my most used luxury items in 2023. So if you're interested in hearing about them, then keep on watching. Now that we are in 2024, it is time for us to talk about all of the luxury items that I really loved in 2023 from my collection. So first off, Happy New Year, everyone. So we are in a new year, new excitement. And one of my goals for this year is to be extremely consistent with my channel, bring back handbag reviews, kind of get back focused on my luxury content. So you may see very minimal vlogs. Vlogs for me are always better when I'm traveling or when I really have things going on. So I don't know how often you're going to see those. For the month of January, I sort of plan to sit down, get focused, figure out all the things I want to accomplish for the year. So I'll be in the house, which means I can kind of focus on some sit down videos. I have several different requests I've received from you all, so I will be focusing on creating those videos for you all this month. So let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead and start with the item that I don't know if I've taken a break from this particular item. I wear this item all the time, anytime I'm getting dressed to go somewhere, and not just like run an errand, but if I'm going somewhere, getting my nails done, going to lunch, brunch, dinner, wherever, this is an item that I have continuously worn all 2023. So that item is my Dior bracelet, and I think it's flipped around right now. Let me turn it around so you can see it. And I will include different pictures and things like that where I wore this item. But y'all, I love this Dior bracelet. I don't know what it is. I think it is just the fact that it's really dainty. It's really pretty. I love gold. I love that you get that really cute bling detail on the O. Y'all, I could just not stop wearing this all year. And that's why I'm wearing the bracelet today, because I just had to prove to y'all that anytime I'm going somewhere, baby, I am putting on this bracelet. It has been paid for probably 5 times now. Because of the amount of times that I have worn it. I have several other Dior bracelets, but this one right here, y'all, I could just not stop with it. I looked on the website. They don't have this exact one, which that doesn't mean you can't find it on the pre-loved market. But they have one that has pearls on it, and it's just all gold for the Dior letters. So highly recommend it, y'all. This thing has gotten wet. I have slept in this, took a nap in this, and it has not tarnished. It looks really good, y'all. So if you're wondering if Dior has good fashion luxury jewelry, costume jewelry, take advantage, because it's worth it, okay? And I have several other jewelry pieces. I am wearing my Dior ring, which personally, I didn't wear this a ton, so I can't really count this as a favorite. But this bracelet, y'all, I have worn this so much. Again, I highly recommend it. If you are looking for some good jewelry pieces from a luxury fashion house, but you want to stick to costume pieces, y'all, run with Dior, because the pieces are amazing. Okay, so let's talk about the next item that I couldn't get enough of all 2023. It is my YSL card holder. It's in this beautiful green, and I forgot what they called this. I don't know if this was like their sage green. I am not sure, y'all. I will pop it on the screen. But let me tell y'all, I got this in Houston in 2022. From the time I got back and switched over to this card holder, I have not changed this card holder, y'all. This has been my card holder for the entire 2023. I cannot tell y'all one time that I did not use this. Like, I can't even think of a time that I switched out of it. I am going to switch out of it soon, because I do want to start carrying the really cute pink Chanel zippy coin purse that I got for my birthday. But this piece here looks so good. And one thing I'll tell you about YSL card holders, you should use them often, because to me it takes a while for them to stretch out. I took my license out of here because it has like my license number. Don't want to show all that, but what I want to tell you is, if you don't use these often, they are kind of tight. Because I have stretched this thing out, I have several different cards in here. This has really loosened up. Now, when I think about my fuchsia YSL card holder, It has not done that because I have not carried it enough. But this one here is extremely loosened up. You can see that top pocket is a little bit stretched out, which again, with the YSL card holders, they are kind of tight. You do have to use them to get them to kind of, you know, work around with you. But I am just so in love with this. I love this color. At the time, I was thinking of picking up a bag in this color. You all know I have my Dior bag that's now a green. Not the same green as this, but it's very similar. So I kind of got over the YSL green bag. But yeah, I highly recommend. These are still at a good price point. I believe they're like $3.25, somewhere around there. Again, highly recommend a YSL card holder. To me, they're still at a good price point. So y'all, I have one pair of shoes with that I wore out completely in 2023. I love these shoes. I told you all about these shoes. You guys ran them up because I received quite a few commissions on these shoes. It is my Tory Burch Cura Sport sandal, dad sandal style shoes. Y'all, I have gotten every single penny back on these. They were, I think, almost 300 or somewhere around the 300 price point. Again, all the details will be in the description box, y'all. But when I say I wore these all summer to run errands, to go out on vacation, baby, these are so comfortable. They are available on the website. So if you've been thinking about these before spring summer comes back around, get you a pair. I will be getting the white pair, and if they come out with another color spring summer 2024, I will have them. They are so comfortable, y'all. They are so worth it. I just feel like with some of the dad sandals, the designer dad sandals, you all know I have the Fendi ones. They're comfortable, but not the same comfort that these give. Okay, these, I wore them to Universal Studios. We walked around all day. I mean, they are just so worth it. I don't see any kind of damage to them, and I mean, I wore these babies out. Okay, so if you are looking for a really cute pair of dad sandals, I highly recommend these from Tory Burch. Again, go with your true shoe size. You can potentially size down a half size, especially if you don't have wide feet. I got an 8.5 in these. I'm always between an 8.5 and a 9, just depending on the shoe because I do have a wider foot. These here, wide foot friendly. Okay, so if you have wide feet, just get your true shoe size. Do not go up or anything like that because they're going to be perfect. But yeah, y'all, I love these. Highly recommend them. And again, I wore them out all 2023. So let's get into this next category, which is sunglasses. So I have two pair of sunglasses that when I tell y'all, I wore these so much. Like, I really got my money's worth on these because, baby, I could not put them down. So I'm going to start with the pair that I got first this year, or this past year, which is these Burberry sunglasses. And they came with a really cute case and box. These I got from Nordstrom Rack. Y'all, these sunglasses, I believe, were $129 or $119, somewhere in that price range. Y'all, I love these. I am one of those people that I cannot drive in super dark sunglasses, so I love that these have sort of that gradient effect. You can see my eyes clearly through them. These are so fire. I went on the Nordstrom website to see if they had them available because they kind of come in and out of stock. They don't have them right now, but if they come available, I will be sure to post it on my stories or on my community tabs so you all can see it. But just to show you the detail, it does have the Burberry detail on the side there. Then it has Burberry written here. They are very simplistic, but they are just so fly to me. Like, I feel so cute when I put these on, even if I'm not wearing makeup, even if I'm not made up. I just feel like these hit. They are so worth it. Again, for the price point, baby, I have gotten my money back several times on these for the amount of times that I have wore them. So my next pair of sunglasses that I completely loved 2023, however, I did not get them until later on in the year. It is my Celine shades, y'all. I love these so much because I've been telling you all, I've always struggled to have black sunglasses that are not super dark. These lenses are amazing. You guys can still sort of see my eyes through these. They have that sort of gradient effect. They kind of come out on the side, so it gives sort of like a cat eye effect. It has the really cute triumph detail there on the side. Y'all, I feel so cute in these too. These give me a different vibe. These kind of give me more like chic, edgy, you know, but still classy. I just love these so much, and I highly recommend them. They do have them in what they call dark Havana, which is kind of like the tortoise shell. They do have like a pretty green and a pink. The tortoise shell may be up my alley, y'all, because these right now are my favorite sunglasses. Like, I'm going out today and I'm wearing these because they just give me something. They just do something and it just looks good. They kind of add to any kind of outfit, because again, I will wear these made up or without makeup, hair not the best, whatever, and they still just elevate my entire look. So if you are looking for a pair of really classy and chic sunglasses, I do recommend these. I believe they're about $5.10. And you can find them really anywhere. You can find them at Saks. You can find them on the Celine website. You can find them at Neiman Marcus. These I specifically bought at the Celine store in Las Vegas. But yeah, I love these. Gonna wear them today. Highly recommend. So y'all, before we get into my most used luxury handbags, I have one last item that I have to talk about, and it is my Louis Vuitton Nice BB. So this is an item I got for Valentine's Day, last Valentine's Day, so February 2023. I love this thing. So I use this for travel, and I use this for my makeup. This is the perfect size for me because I am not someone that packs a minimal amount of makeup when I travel. I definitely don't just take one foundation, one blush, one concealer. Like, I need something that's much bigger to accommodate me when I'm traveling, and this particular item does that. I do have some items that I keep in here, so like setting sprays and travel setting powder and also travel primer, and then I do keep like lash glue and a few other things in here. But y'all, this here I absolutely love. This is definitely one of the best gifts my husband has ever gotten me, because to me it just kind of elevates my whole travel experience. I love seeing this kind of on the counter or the vanity when we're at hotels when we're traveling. I just love it so much. Again, to me, this is the best option for makeup if you are someone that's not minimalistic when it comes to makeup. If you are a girl that's like, oh, you know, I don't have to have that much stuff, you can probably get away with the I think it's just called the mini, the Nice mini. That one you probably can get away with. That one is not for your girl, okay? I need something that can fit everything. Setting sprays, I need it to fit makeup wipes, all of my makeup, and sometimes I'll stick brushes right on top, or I might pack them separately, just depending on where I'm going and how long I'm going for. But yeah, I love this. I definitely want additional sizes. Obviously, the Nice, what is the little one called? I can't think of what the little bitty one called. Maybe the Nice Nano. That one, that probably wouldn't be anything for me, but just something for like lip gloss, lipstick. So the Nice Mini, I wouldn't mind having as well. Maybe I can use that one for skincare or something like that. But I definitely want some more travel kind of pieces from Louis Vuitton. That's definitely on my sort of wish list for 2024. So if you have been kind of going back and forth like, oh, do I need this? Should I get it? I'm telling you now, girl, get it, especially before the price goes up. I believe this kind of stayed the same price all 2023. I think my husband got it for $12.90, and I believe that's still the same price. So if you have been debating on this before the price goes up, I'm here to tell you it's totally worth it. It's so classy, and I'm really happy to have this one. So y'all, we have made it on to handbags. I have 4 handbags that I really loved in 2023. I used them a ton, and I'm not talking about 1 or 2 times, I'm talking about a ton. So let's start with my everyday bag. So this is the Gucci small shoulder, it has a very long name, but let's just say Gucci small shoulder bag. I got this for Christmas 2021. This has been my everyday bag since then. I think this is an amazing piece. It does have the canvas detail and then the black leather. And even though I've used this for 2 years, really the only damage I have is like scratches to the little padlock here, which is to be expected because typically when you're going in and out of this bag, your rings are hitting it, your bracelet might hit it, keys might rub against here. But overall, I have taken really great care of this bag. Now it's empty today because I'm actually heading out after this video. So I have switched out all my items, but I do have some receipts and random items here in the bag. I told myself that I'm kind of like getting tired of this bag, and now that I'm looking at it on camera again, I don't know. Because I just think it's so cute. It's so grown woman. You all know I wanted another everyday bag back in 2021 because my Palm Springs Mini had been my everyday bag since 2019, and I kind of got over that. Like, I kind of got over the backpack style. It just wasn't giving grown, and I wanted to go back to something a little more classy, and this has been that. As far as wear and tear, again, the bag is in really great condition outside of the little padlock. On the interior of the bag, I might have a little bit of, not really. I really just need to take my little vacuum or something, because like I said, it's been an everyday bag, so little random things have gotten in here, but for the most part, everything still looks really good on this bag. I am not sure if I'm going to keep this bag around or if I'm going to sell it, because in my opinion, after carrying it for every day for 2 years for the most part, I feel like I've gotten my husband's money worth at this point. So I haven't decided if this is going to be a sale or if I may gift this to like my mom or something like that. I will let y'all know. If I decide to sell it, I may mention it to you all first, just in case one of my friends doesn't buy it first, because y'all know I have friends that love my handbag collection, and typically I'm going to offer it to them first, and then I will decide if I want to sell it outside of that. But I love it so much, so I don't really know about getting rid of it anytime soon, but it is something I'm considering, because at this point I've gotten my use out of it. I love it, and now I'm just thinking like, I don't know if I'm going to use it as much anymore. I'm thinking that my LV on the go tote may be a more everyday bag for me for the next couple years, but we'll see what happens with it. But if you've been debating on this one, I love it. It holds quite a bit. I did do a handbag review on this bag a while ago, so I will link that if you're interested. But it's so cute, so classy. And again, I do think it's worth the money. It has gone up in price a bit. I believe when he got it, it was like $18.90. I think it's like over $2,000 now. I'm here to tell you it's still worth that price point. So if you're looking for a really nice, classy, everyday luxury bag from Gucci, girl, it's the one. So since we just kind of spoke of this bag, I have to share it because I had been using this quite a bit in 2023. It is my Louis Vuitton Palm Springs Mini. Now I will tell y'all, in 2022, 2021, I started neglecting this bag. I was not pulling for this bag. I was not thinking about it. And then I'm like, you know, I gotta start back using this everywhere I go. This is one of my most complimented bags, okay? I have been in the airport and someone sitting across from me will say, oh my God, your bag is so cute, several times. And my husband can even attest to that, y'all. I get so many compliments on this. And I know it's because of the size. Like, it's just so cute, miniature. It just kind of draws attention to itself. So if you are looking for a really cute miniature backpack, I do recommend this one. Now, mine is very well loved. This was purchased in 2019, and I have several wear and tear marks. Everything on the zipper pull here, I have damage, which I've had that for a while. Then my little pieces here, these have tarnished some, so you may be able to see that. Some is silver, some is gold. Y'all, this bag is very well loved. This might be one of the like top 5 well loved that actually have some wear and tear to show you that it's well loved bags in my collection. This baby right here is so cute. At the time I got it, I think it was $19.90. I believe this bag is close to or around $2,500. If you are a handbag girl like myself, the $2,500 price point is still reasonable. If you are someone that's like, girl, no, then I don't know for sure if you will find it worth it. But for me, oh, I've carried this thing out. I carried it a lot. I carried this one a lot for travel this past year. So when we were going through the airport, like I said, many people complimenting me on it, and I like it because it fits more than some of my other miniature bags. So do not let the size fool you. It can fit quite a few things. Obviously not as much as like a tote bag, but in comparison to some of my other mini handbags, y'all, this fits quite a bit. So yeah, I love it. And obviously they have revamped this bag, so the zipper is no longer hidden, it is exposed. I personally like the look of this. However, because that zipper is hidden, it leaves room for damage, which I'm sure that's why they revamped the bag and that's why it's no longer covered. But I do like the look of it being covered. So that's my one kind of thing I will say. If I had to replace this bag, I would probably be going on the pre-loved market because I like the zipper being covered. So if you're interested in this bag, you have any questions, I have a review on this bag as well, so I will link that down below for you all. But yeah, if you have any questions or anything about this handbag, please let me know, because again, I've had it since 2019. I love it, and again, I've gotten all my money's worth out of it by now. So y'all, I have 2 bags left to talk to you all about, and I'm gonna save the best for last. So let's start with my Bottega Veneta Mini Jody in the parakeet color. Y'all, this bag surprised me in 2023. I grabbed for this bag quite a few times, and I'm not talking about like, oh, 3-4 times. No, I grabbed for this bag probably at least 10 to 15 times minimum in 2023. Anytime I wore something with a little bit of green, I was pulling this bag out. If I wanted a pop of color, I was pulling this bag out. So this is not a practical handbag, y'all. This is definitely a going out piece, okay? So if you are thinking about this bag, please know it is not the most functional handbag that I own, but it is definitely one of the cutest. The style of the bag is so amazing. I had told you all that I had got some color transfer on the bag. Honestly, I'm looking at the bag right now. I really don't see it. I think it was somewhere up in like here that I had color transfer. I think it kind of went away because I did kind of wipe it down. And then I was very careful with it as I carried it in 2023, but I think it went away. It's just so cute, y'all. It's so cute. I seen Coco do her luxury favorites for 2023, and she included her pink one in the it's called Ribbon. That's the name of that color. Y'all, every time she pulls that bag out, I'm like, that bag is right up my alley. However, I don't know if I want another one of these because it's not that functional. I feel like, do you really want to spend $2,000+ on another one of these? I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but I do think it's stunning. My issue when you go to buy a light color handbag like that pre-loved, I'm gonna be worried about if they have color transfer or how it looks. So I don't know if I would buy something of that specific color pre-loved, but if I'm interested in another one of these, I may need to go that route because $2,650 is kind of up there, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna have some price increases in 2024. Let's just be honest. They're gonna probably increase these bags, but we'll see. But yeah, I love this bag so much. So cute. It really just adds a nice look to your fit. Another thing I want to say is I'm kind of loving bags that don't have a bunch of logos. Not saying I don't want you to know that it's a designer piece, and if you know me, then typically you know I'm going to be wearing a designer handbag, so it wouldn't be a question. But I just feel like I like the look of this. So I'm gonna definitely take a look and see what else Bottega has, because I'm interested in more pieces from them. I just don't know if it would be the mini Jody or if it would be something else, maybe the teen Jody. I'll have to look and see, but I love their leather. Again, this color is so stunning. This is a bag that I feel like I'll be able to carry for years and years and years. So I got this last year, and again, I have worn it out. Definitely have gotten the money worth on it. Again, had some color transfer. I kind of got rid of that, resolved that issue. So yeah, if you have any questions about this bag, please let me know. I have not done an official review, I don't think, but I've included in like favorites and things like that. So if you want a more official review of this bag, please let me know. I can do it. But in my opinion, because the bag is kind of simple, it's not a lot to it. So the main things you need to know is that the zipper in this spot, not the most functional. The size of it, it's okay. It definitely fits all of your essentials. But again, this is just a going out piece if you ask me. So we've made it to my last item, and it is my Chanel Coco handle in the small size. Y'all, do I even need to say anything? This is hands down my favorite handbag in my collection, and the amount of times that I used it in 2023 should tell y'all that. I think this bag is so stunning. I have a classic flap that I probably carried 2 or 3 times in 2023, but this bag I probably carried 20 or 30 times. So in my opinion, when you are shopping for Chanel, don't just get something because, you know, it's what's popular. Get what really speaks to your heart. I love the classic flap and I'm so happy to have it. I feel like that's just one bag every handbag collector would want to have in their collection. But I'm here to say, if it came down to me deciding, oh girl, you need to sell one of them or you need to give one up, I am giving the classic flap up. I could never part ways with this handbag. I am so happy to have it. I love this specific style that I got. So typically you can get it with the more like yellow gold. I have it in the champagne gold. And one of the things I love most about that is that I can pair this with silver or gold jewelry. Now, I'm really not a silver girl, but if I'm in the mood or if my outfit has kind of silver, you know, accessories to it or whatever, I feel like this bag will work. Sometimes with my classic flap, since it's like that really yellow gold, sometimes it doesn't work if you're wearing silver, right? But the champagne gold, I love it. This bag I got last June 2022. To me, this bag has no signs of wear and tear. I don't even see anything like on the CCs. I don't even see any scratches or anything, y'all. I do take really great care of this bag. As you all know, it has that burgundy interior. I don't really have anything, like I can't even think of one con of this bag. You can take the strap off, and initially I thought I was gonna be the person that took the strap off a lot more. Honestly, y'all, I wear the strap a lot with this bag, especially if I'm more casually dressed. I feel like it's easier to style it that way, but if it's maybe a night out, then I will sometimes pull it off. Y'all, it's so good. It's so good. Now that I have a second Coco handle, I've been debating if I want it in the larger size. I don't know, y'all. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the shape of this bag or the style. I don't really like it in the bigger sizes. And I've seen some people with it and I like it on them. But for me, when I tried on, I think that was like the medium. I tried on Chicago that one time, my birthday last year, and the pink, it didn't really speak to me, y'all. It was just like super big and I didn't like how big the handle was. It just really didn't do it for me. But y'all, the small size is perfect. I also don't care for the extra mini or whatever they call that size. I don't really care for that one. I think the small is the perfect size. You can fit your essentials in here, sometimes a little more depending on, you know, how you place it inside the bag. So yeah, definitely my favorite handbag. Again, this is 100% one of the bags that would be featured in starting my collection over video, because I would have 100% given up a couple of my other bags to save up to have gotten this back then. And back then in like 2016, 2017, when I started my collection, y'all, this bag probably was like maybe 3,000, maybe 4 at the most. Now, y'all, it's 6,000. Okay, so the prices went up. So again, if you are starting a handbag collection, one tip I will give you now that I've learned and kind of grown my collection, start your collection with a bag that's gonna be everything you need. I started my collection with the Gucci small camera bag. While I still care for that bag, I still have it. I don't think I would give it up, but it's just not everything. And actually, I started my collection with my LV favorite, but I went for the Gucci camera bag because I needed a black bag. But even still, because that bag is so casual, it just wasn't it for me, y'all. Like, it wasn't really it. So if you are trying to start a handbag collection, go for the bag that's gonna be everything you need. When I think of everyday, nighttime, evening, travel, try to go that route. And if that means it's gonna take you longer to get that bag, then do it. Because you don't wanna go back a year or two later like, I don't really like that bag anymore. I don't care for it. And then if you try to sell it, maybe the resale value is not that great. So that is my tip. If you're starting a collection out, I say wait. Okay, and get the bag you really, really want, even if it takes you a couple of years. Like, let's just say the first bag you want is $6,000, and maybe you're like, okay, well, I only want to save $2,000 a year towards it. Now, with Chanel, because the prices go up, it might be a little bit tough to wait that long. But overall, my whole point is just to say that I highly recommend waiting and getting what you really, really want. There are some bags in my collection that I've had them for a while and I'm grateful that I got them when I did, but I don't love them, you know? And even though I don't love them, because they have kind of a sentimental place in my heart, I'm like, oh, I don't want to sell it. So so just take your time when you're shopping for your first luxury handbag and get something functional. And when I think of functional, that means no wallet on chains, because as someone that has a couple wallet on chains, baby, for me, that's just not a good functional bag. And I don't even carry that much stuff, but I don't recommend that. But yeah, we can get into that conversation in another video and a future topic. I've definitely done one of those, like how to start your collection videos when I first started my channel. But if you all want me to sort of revamp and redo that, please let me know. I'm taking all ideas. Like I told you all, we are focused on handbags, product reviews, handbag reviews, comparisons. We are focusing on that in 2024 because that is what you all really love and are happy to see on my channel. And those videos get the largest engagement and likes and views, which to me, as someone that's trying to grow my channel, that really matters to me. So that is what we're going to focus on in 2024. So all of the items you saw today, again, I love them in 2023. I would highly recommend them all. If you have any questions on them, please let me know. Let me know down in the comments and we can chat about it. I thank you all so much for your support, and I'm looking forward to the best 2024.